Welcome to my channel. Yeah, and we are solving a problems in arrays using Java. So I guess this is sixth problem. Okay, now let's understand what is the question first. So we'll understand the question. I will explain you the logic and then we'll write down the code. Okay, and you all know my name. Yes, my name is Vivek Pandey. Vivek Pandey. Yeah. So guys, actually because of a busy schedule, I'm unable to upload many videos. So we can expect one or two videos in a week. Okay. If I have time, then definitely I can work on more videos, on more questions. But as of now, two or three in a week. So now the question is sixth question. The question here is we need to find pairs. Which pairs given? Find pairs with a given sum in a sorted array. Okay, now I will be explaining you what is input and output, everything. So what happens is here a given array is there. So what is a given array? An array, and we can say that the array name is A, and its size is something like n. Size is n. Okay, this is a given array. So what we have to do, we need to find all the possible pairs in the array that sum to a number equal to k. One number will be also given. We need to find out the pair which is the sum of k. It is equal to the sum of k. Okay, so now if no such element is found, then return, then it should be the output should be what? Then output should be -1. Okay, -1. Yes. So now let's see the input and output here. For example, array is there. My arrays, it should be sorted 1 2 3 4 5 5 6 7 8. Okay, or something like 7. Now my number is sum is equal to the k value. I'm just giving the k value as 9. Now what are the pairs are, what are the numbers which is making 9 here? 2. With 1 I cannot make, with a 2 I can make 2 comma 7. Again one more pair here. With a 3 can I make a 9? 3 and 6, 3 comma 6. Good. Now again pairs, again I can make with a 4 and 5, 4 comma 5. Can I make with any other things? No, right? So this should be the output, guys. Okay, so I hope you all understood. Now let's see how we are going to do this. Now what we are going to do is, obviously we need to run a loop. So here, let's get into the paint here. Yeah, now I will explain you here. Already we have our array here, and the size is, what is the size of my array? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So it means what? 7 is a total length it is. Okay, now I will take a pointer, two pointers here. One will be pointing here. Now what I need to do is, I need to check until, I need to also do what? Indexes. Let me write the indexes also, because it is important point here. So what is the index? It is 0. I will increase the font here. 0. It is not affected. Forty-eight 0. Now it is 1. This is 2. This is 3. 4, 5, and this is 6, up to 6. Now this is done. I'm just increasing, yeah, arranging the size, adjusting it. Fine. So now what happens is I have taken, now first thing is what I have to do is I need to traverse. So how we have to traverse, we need to check the condition. What should be the condition? 0, this is my array of 0, whatever it is, 1 should be less than this 7, right? So this 7, so up to then it should be what? Up to then it should be true, and it should travel from here to here. So until and unless if both are becoming equal, or if this one is becoming greater than this, at that point of time, what happens is the condition will be false. So what I'm talking about, let's see here, I will tell you here in this. Now for example, if I'm taking a while in this, what is the condition I'm just giving? Yeah, what is the condition? The condition is I'm just storing these values from 1 is less than 7, okay, or we can say 6 indexes. I'm just taking what index 0. 0 is less than 6. Up to here I need to traverse, okay. So this is what traversing, the condition should be what? True. So 0 is less than 6, true, again it should come inside. So this is what my looping, fine. Now what I need to do is I need to take a two things here. One is pointing to the 0th index, another one is pointing to the last index, okay. Now what I have to do is I need to sum 0, array of 0 plus array of 6. So what is the 0 plus 6? Yes, 0 plus 6 means 1 plus 7, how much it is? 8. So 1 plus 8 is 1 plus 7 is 8. Is it less? 1 plus 8, and what is the given sum? For example, given sum is 9. So just I'm taking here, I'm writing here given sum is equal to 9. Is 9. Now we need to check what are the pairs which is making 9 here, okay, and what are the combinations of a pair. So now here 1 means 0th position, 1 plus 7, it is making how much? 8. So it is less, the sum we are adding 1 plus 7, it is less than this 9. So whenever it is less, sum is less, then what we need to do? We need to increase this pointer. So what we have to do? We need to increase this one, or you can just give a name that it is a low and this is high, something like that. Let's write it here, low. This is my low. Here it is low, and one more thing I need to write is that is high, right? This is high. So two pointers, these two pointers will be getting manipulated depending on the values. So what I'm doing here is 1 plus 7. 1 plus 7, how much it is? So I will explain you here. So what we have, we got, if I'm keeping the name here, let me keep the name also, ARR. So my array ARR it is. Now what happened is ARR, in this what I have written, in this ARR of 0 plus ARR of 6, 6, yeah. So what is the meaning of this? The meaning is 0 means what? 1 plus ARR of 6 is how much? 7. So how much we are getting in this? 8, right? And 8 is less than 9. 9 is the sum, right? When if it is both are equal, then only we can take the pairs 0 and 6, but these are not equal. So it is not equal, not equal. So now what we have to do in this, sum is less. Yes, this is the sum. Means what we have done, initial sum, that k value we are taking it as 9, but sum what we have done is that is less than that. So which one is bigger in this? Now in this case what we have to do is we need to increase this lower. Okay, so let's increase this lower, means increase the position. Now come to here, done. Now again it will check. Now what is the first condition it will check here? Now instead of 0 it becomes 1. 1 is less than 6, yes, true. When it is true, now what happens, again they are going to check, again they are going to add here. So 2 plus 2 is getting added, right? We have not done anything, any changes to this high. So 2 plus 7, how much it is? 2 plus 7, it is 9. Yes, it is giving us correct answer. So it means ARR of 1, and then here plus ARR of 6. It is giving us how much? 2 plus 7, and this is what? 9. And 9 is equal to 9. Absolutely correct. Yeah. So now what is the pair here? Pair are uh, 1 and 6, we can say. This is what the pair it is. So how much it is? 1 and 6 is the indexes 2, 2 comma 7. So this is one pair I got. The same way, what we have to do is, once we got it, now once 2 plus 7 becomes 9, now what we have to do is, now we have to increase both the position. This lower will increase because I don't want again the same thing. This is one thing, and this high will be coming towards left side. Okay, this high will be reducing. Now this time what happens again? ARR of 2. Now again here ARR of, here it is 2, and the plus ARR of 5 this time. So how much it is? 3 plus 6. 3 plus 6. Now how much? 3 plus 6, it is absolutely 9. So 9 is equal to given 9, and the pair is what now? Pair is 3 comma 6. 3 comma 6. We got it. Fine. Yes. Now what happens here is, now again whenever the condition is true, this condition is true, right? Now what we have to do? We have to again increase the lower and decrease the higher. Increase the lower and decrease the higher. Fine. Now what is the main condition? 3. 3 is less than 6. True. While we are running. Now 4 plus 5, this is also giving us same. So here also we will be getting the same thing, and the pair is what? 4 and 4 comma 5. We got it. Now once this is done, now we have to again, what we have to do, we need to increase this This will be what? Increased. Here it will be. Yeah. For example, and lower. This high will be what? Decreased. This will be here, and this will be here. Now, this time the condition is false, right? High became what? High, always high I'm talking about. So high became what? 4 and low became 5. So already the condition is false. It will come out of the loop and it will print what? These are the pairs it will print. Fine. So in this case, for example, if there is a no element, so whenever the condition is true, we can keep a flag, and if it is found, it is okay. If it is not found, we can, with the help of if condition, we can make it as -1. So I hope this logic you have understood. Now let's try to write a code now. Okay, so let's start. Here I'm just creating one my class. Yeah, the class name I'm giving here is pairs to find the sum, something like this I have given. Now let's see what we can do here. This is my pair. Now what I need to do initially, main method. Main method I have, with the help of this shortcut, I got the main method. Now int I need to take int arr array. Let me declare and give the values also simultaneously here only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Or in the example we used up to 7 only, right? Let's let it be. Now up to here it is done. We have created one array. Now after this, what I need to do? I need to also give the sum, right? Int k we can give, or we can give the sum directly. So int sum is equal to what I am giving? 9 I am giving. Fine. Now once I given 9, I need to store these values, right? Here, whenever here it is starting in this first position. So let me change their position. As of now it is here, and then it is here. So array I got. Now sum also I given. Sum is 9. These two things. Now this lower, it is pointing to what? 0th index. So I need to take it as what? Low. Int low is equal to 0 I'm taking. Yes. Now because it is starting value, right? Starting value, starting index. I need to also take the ending index, means this part. How can I take that? So int high. So where it is pointing at the 6, but 6 I cannot take, right? I cannot take 6 directly, because if it, in this case it is 6, but if it is bigger element, bigger array, then so length -1 we can take. Yeah. So high is equal to arr dot length -1. Yes, fine. This is also good. Now what we have to do is we need to apply the condition while. From where to where we are like which condition we have to give here, condition for which it has to be correct. So low should be always less than high. This is what the condition is. Always this condition should be true. If it is true, then only it has to enter into this loop. Now once I entered in the loop, now what are the conditions here we have to take? Let's take a few condition. One condition is for, I'm just giving you, this is one condition. If this is one condition. One is if it is, if I'm adding both the elements, this one and this one. So it means what? Whenever I'm adding 1 plus 7, if it is greater than or less than 9, right? So one can be greater than, one can be less than, one can be equal to. Yes, comparison. So for that I need to take what? How many conditions? 3 conditions. Else if, here also condition. Then for this is also one block I created, and another one is also else if, and one block. So here we are going to write the logic. Okay, guys. So now this is fine. Now let's see the what I can write here in the condition. So see here, ARR of low. So ARR of low plus we need to add only, right? Add ARR of low plus ARR of high, that indexes. Now if both are plus, if we are adding them, and if this addition is greater than sum, if this addition is greater than some bigger number if we are getting, so what we have to do, automatically we need to, if this both sum are greater than 9, then what we have to do, we need to decrease this height. So we have to, yeah, we have to come for, like, we have to decrease this, yeah, lower that. So how we can do that? High minus minus, done. If this sum, okay, now if it is less than the sum, then, so same thing I'm just copying here, control C, control V. Now here, if it is less than the sum, in this case we need to increase the low, plus plus. And now again same, now what happens here is it can be equal, right? Three conditions we discussed. So if it is same, then we have to print. See, so now what I have to print, the pairs I have to print. So now let's see here, pairs plus, I need to print that low array elements, I need to pray, right? I need to print. So ARR of low, now here plus, and then give some space, plus ARR of high, done. So that is done. Now once this condition is correct, we don't want only one, we need to also shift the positions, right? For that case we need to increase the low, plus plus, and decrease the high, minus minus. Okay, so once we are done with this, now let's see whether my code is working or not. So let's execute this. Oh, like I need to give some space here. Now let's execute now. Yeah, 2, 7, 3, 6, 4, and 5. Perfect. It is working all good, guys. But what is the problem here is, if I'm giving some other number, 99, it is not there. So it has to print what? See, nothing is getting printed here. Okay. So for that also we need to write one few things we need to change here. So if I'm executing this, I'm getting the pairs, fine. But if it is not present, if the sum is not present, if the pairs are not present, it has to return -1. So for that reason, what I'm doing here is I'm just taking one boolean found. Initially, I'm just storing false value in this, and whenever the condition is true here, I'm making this found as true. Found is equal to true. Fine. Now, after coming outside of the loop, I'm just giving one condition. If not found, found is already what? If it is not found, so it is already false. If the condition is true, then it is fine. Yes, if the condition is true, it is true only. If this is okay. If, for example, if it is false only, then it has to print what? -1. -1. Now Let's take here 99 and print it. We are getting what? -1. So why we are getting -1? What is the meaning of this is, initially it is what it is. Initially it is false. Whenever it is getting here, if the element is found, it is true. Good. If there is a no element it has checked in this no element, here also it checked nothing, and it is not printing anything, means there is no element. So finally what we are doing is found, not found, means it is not there. If it is not there, if the condition is true here, so we are making the condition is true. When the condition is true, what is the meaning of this? This is not true. If I'm writing here not true, it means what? It will become false. And if it is become false, it will not to go in the block. Okay, so to go into the block, what happens? It has to be false here. Okay, so initially I'm making it false only it has to be. So what I mean to say is, if it is false initial, because here I have written false, so same value I'm just giving here. So if it is false, not false means it will become true, and true means it will go into the block, and it will print -1, -1. So hope you understood this. Okay, now I'm just showing you whole the code in one page. Yeah. So guys, thank you for listening and watching.